Alright, I think it's time for another media discernment video. If you don't know what a media discernment video is, I just kind of hover much time, briefly go over a piece of media and point out from a good Christian perspective all the garbage that was within it. So, nonetheless, let us get to this one. And do keep in mind, I wrote this quite a time ago, so there might be a little bit of a disconnect between me and the writings I wrote down about it. Alright, so this is on The One That Got Away, directed by Floria Sigismondi, produced by Jenny McInnes and Danny Lockwood. Alright, so it shows Katy Perry as an old woman in this music video. And by the way, when I do music video, media discernment videos, it's based upon the music video. It's not based upon the lyrics of the song. I might cover those elsewhere. But nonetheless, so Katy as an old woman seems to be quite a materialism closet, and the residence as well. But she seems to be married to an old man. There's a necklace bit. There's a flashback to her youth. Artists, and then Katy showing her legs off. There's cleavage and a kiss. So there's some immodesty, of course, in media. They do that for the views. And if females are being like that, the dudes have to not give it the views. We need to not give it the views. So in addressing that bit of immodesty already, I want to quote a verse and then we'll continue. 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. So modesty is important, so you don't purposely tempt men and cause them to stumble. That's important. So there's a wedding dance of sorts. Katy chugs alcohol. I don't agree with alcohol. We could cover that with Ephesians 5:18, and be not drunk with wine wherein in excess, but be filled with the Spirit. Alcohol, no good. Could get addicted. So it's really about the moolah and just mindlessness. One should prefer to be in their right state of mind all the time. Katy closet again, showing leg, bra strap shown, bit of the top of the chest shown. Katy gets tattooed by her love with a heart design. I don't agree with tattoos either. They're trendy, but I just don't agree with them. And with that, we could do Leviticus 19:28. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. So yeah. I don't really agree with tattoos. So then there's more cleavage shots. There's more leg shots. Things go sour as the man ruins Katy's art, and then revenge is had upon him. So that's a kind of a very typical thing in media. Music is some sort of relationship type thing or relationship type problem, and people will very much associate it to it. It's like romantic music and that sort. It's kind of like one of those types of things. But anyhow, yeah, cleavage and bra. Katy meets with old Katy in a way, kind of like a memory comparison, I guess. The man takes off from Katy over the art. Very odd. Maybe the lyrics would have better insights into this than the video. Katy breaking down at the fight and loss and the relationship problem, so they had a hurdle. The man fled and gets distracted by his realization of his care for her, and drives off a cliff to avoid a rock slide of sorts, I think, or rocks in the road. So yeah, so this song, just in a general way, it might also be about loss, relationship loss, in a more heavy sense, and maybe. Then there's Katy, leg shots again. Katy returns to the site of his death way later on, meets with the memory of him holding her hand. She walks away as it ends and moves on. So it's about relationship struggle, then relationship loss, and then moving on. I think some of that is good. Some of that is good. The cleavage and leg shots, obviously no good. That's probably the meat and potatoes of what's not good about this one. But yeah, I do think it's a good thing to show off moving on from holding on to certain things. That's probably a good thing. So yeah, that's the meat and potatoes of the review, or media discernment analysis type thing. So it's not her worst music video. That's for sure. There just seems to be a bit of emotional appeal in it. And the lyrics probably point more of that out. So, but as of the time of the writing of when I wrote this, it had 365 million views. Quite a lot. So, anyhow, that is my media discernment video on The One That Got Away by Katy Perry. So, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I will see you up ahead. Take care, cool.